Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me on today's video. This is my very first live stream and I'm so excited about it. Let me know who you are by chatting with me on the live stream, on the live chat. Live stream. Oh my god. Thank you for joining me. Yeah. So on today's video, I'm just going to be doing a very casual question and answer session. I was about to say something very weird. But anyway, let me know where you're watching me from, and if you have any questions, please feel free to comment them in the live chat. And also please feel free to share this live stream to your friends, because it's a Q&A session with Rozitta, and you're very free to invite your friends, ask any questions you have, and I can't wait to answer you guys. If you're new here, my name is Rozitta, and this is the place where we embody truth. I don't know why I keep doing this with my glasses. I don't know, I just feel posh or something. Anyway guys, I'll begin by answering the first question that inspired this live stream. Somebody DM'd me after I did a video on Dear Jobless Graduates. I got this question and somebody asked me to share what people should learn from first job experiences, and that's the first question I'm going to start answering. And so let's begin. I shared with you guys a story time for my experience, the first job experience I had, and mine was not pretty. It was not exciting, and I just think for some reason mine didn't just work out. But I know there are those who work out, and for them they're just lucky and blessed, and we appreciate God for them. But well, there are a few lessons I learned from my bad first job experience. Oh my god, why do I feel so labda name Miwani. Anyway, so the first lesson I learned from my first job is you should always stay open to learning new things. As much as my first job didn't work out, I really appreciate the fact that I got to learn so many things, e.g. interacting with people, and these are things I'll definitely use if I get any other job, or in my own business I get to interact with people, and I wouldn't have had that experience were it not for being in that job. So being open to learn from that first job for me really helped me. I didn't go there with a mentality of I know it all, and yeah, I didn't go with that mentality, and I think for me that really helped me, and that was my very first lesson, being open to learn in life, because that's just how we should be. More people are joining, karibuni sana. Please let me know where you're watching me from. Nasikia kaniko peke yangu. Let me know where you're watching me from, guys. And so yeah, that was my first lesson. The other lesson I learned is if things don't work out, you can always get out. You can always move to something new. My first job didn't work out. Clearly, I told you guys it didn't work out. But I had the courage to move on. I had the courage to say, you know what, this is not for me, and I'm going to just get on something else. And yeah, I think that also made me appreciate that whatever comes, it made me appreciate that not everything that comes to your life should come to stay. Not everything is permanent. Not everything is there for life. Thank you, Paul Kipto, for joining me, watching from Las Vegas. Thank you so much for representing Nakuru people. Yeah, so that was my second lesson. The third lesson, and I think this one is very major for me, is at least I got to get experience and to know myself. Know myself in the sense that I know what will work for me and I know what will not work for me. For instance, at that point, I definitely understood that being in an office might not be everything for me. It might not be my life purpose, and I got to embrace it. I know many people have that dream job, many people have many people have a dream job working in an office and all that, but for me I just learned this might not be it. Well, maybe I just landed in the wrong office, but I'm not sure an office is my thing, and I got to learn that. So being in a first job, it really helped me understand myself, like nikajijua. And there's nothing more important in life like kujijua. There's nothing more important than learning yourself and knowing what can work for you and what cannot work for you. So guys, feel free to write any other questions in the live chat. I'm open to answering any question, literally any question. Don't feel limited to what you can ask. If you want to know anything about me, want to get some advice, want to teach me a lesson, feel free. I'm here to learn from you. Paul, let me know if you have any questions, and let me know how are you doing. Kwenye huko kunanyesha ama kuna jua? Let me know how you are doing. And yeah, so another question I got was okay, this is a question I think I should answer together with Dad, but I'll try answer it anyway because Dad is not here. He's kind of busy. But the question was, what do you do when your parents disapprove your relationship? Let me know, what would you do? You're in a relationship, you introduce the person to your parents, but then they're like, we can't support this at all. What would you do? Let me know in the comment section. What would you do? Kama ni wewe umeambiwa hatumtaki, what would you do? Well, for me, I'm not going to answer what I would do, but typically what you need to do in such a situation is get to understand their view, get to understand their perspectives. By perspective, I mean, why are they saying no to this particular person? Nini nafanya waseme hapana? What are they saying? Because I told you in one of my videos that a parent akiwa ameketi chini and you're standing up, definitely they have better eyesight, not physically, but they're in a position to see better because they have lived longer than you and they have more experience than you, and you never know what it is that they are seeing yenye wanaona hii hapa, this won't work for her, this won't work for him. And so I think that's just the very first thing you need to consider when your parents disapproves your relationship. But now I got a really complicated question that one parent has approved their relationship, the other one has disapproved. What would you do? I mean, moja amekataa, mwingine amekubali. I don't know. Let me know what you would do, because I think that for me was a really complicated question. Give me a minute. I need to share this live stream. Just give me a minute. Here we are. I typed it in a very weird way. Yeah, also if you're watching, please feel free to share with your friends. And yeah, so as I was saying, I got this really complicated question. What would you do? Mzazi mmoja amekubali, mwingine amekataa. What would you do in such a case? I don't know. I think I'm just going to leave that question open-minded. I'm going to leave that question open for Dad to come and help me answer it. And for some reason, we are going to hear it from him. We are going to hear it from him. Yeah, so guys, for the ones that are coming in, thanks so much. I'm inviting friends from WhatsApp, so please don't mind me. Just a minute. And yes, we are back. yeah, so those who have joined, please let me know where you're watching from, and also remember to give this video a like as you're joining. If you're a fellow YouTuber, let me know in the live chat, and I'll be so happy to chat with you. In case you're new here, my name is Rozitta. I've written the name on the screen so that you don't ask yourself, haka ni kanani kanaongea kwa screen. But yeah, so if you have any other question, please feel free to comment down below, and I'll be happy to answer you. I'll be happy to give you an answer. Thank you, Moseax. Yay, karibu sana. Thank you for joining my live stream. If you have any question, feel free to comment down. Feel free to comment. You know, I'm so used to saying feel free to comment down below, but right now it's on the side. It's down below if you're using the phone. Okay, just feel free to comment if you have any question. This is a Q&A. Also invite your friends and let me know where you're watching me from. Thank you so much for joining. And yeah, as the question I was asking is, what will you do if your parent approves, if one parent approves your relationship but the other one disapproves your relationship? If you have an idea or an answer, let us know. Wacha tujue hapo kwa comments, and I'll be so grateful. Thank you so much those who are joining. Let me know where you're watching me from. And yes, the question is, what will you do if one parent approved you and the other one disapproved you? And I'll appreciate if you engage with me in the live chat. I almost said live stream again, but anyway. So another question as I wait for you guys to answer the one I've already asked you is, what would you do when you're not in the same religion with your potential? What will you do in that case? Gloria, karibu sana. I'm so happy to see you. Thank you so much for joining me all the way from Nairobi. And now this other question is, what will you do when you're not in the same religion with your potential? The person who wants to date you is not a Christian like you. What would you do? I'm not give me a minute, I'll answer that question. And I've lost track. What will you do if the person you want to date is not in the same church with you, not the same religion with you, you're just not of the same beliefs? What will you do? So there's a question here from Mosax. I'm watching from Nakuru. What is your favorite secular Kenyan song? Oh my god, that's a hard question. Secular Kenyan song. First of all, let's just answer the question. Do I even know any secular song? Let me see if I know any song. Do I know any Kenyan secular song? Oh my god, I don't know. I'm not sure. I really don't know the answer to that question. Maybe let me just answer the secular part. Let me see. Nimeshindwa. Secular song, secular in Kenyan song. Let's see. Okay, there used to be a song I used to love nikiwa class 8 by Jaguar. Ilikuwa inasema something to do with border. Border imefanya nini? Border imefanya nini? Please remind me if you have an idea of what song I'm talking about. Kipepeo. Is it Kipepeo? Kigeugeu. Yes, I used to love that song for some reason. And right now, I can't even remember the lyrics. Karibu useme kitu ingine hapo. Honestly, that's a hard question. I don't listen to secular songs, especially Kenyan songs. And I'm not hating on Kenyan songs. I'm just not. Siskizangi sana, so I don't have an answer. Jeremy Aimon, karibu sana. Paul Kiptoendelea tu kunichekelea. As if you'd have an answer. But let me know, do you have a favorite secular one that you'd like me to listen to? And now, speaking of that, secular songs, are they bad? Are secular songs bad? I leave that question open. But my perspective is, music is a very strong weapon, and you just need to be careful what kind of music you're listening to and the spirit behind it. So yeah, simply put, that would be my answer. But your favorite secular Kenyan song, Mosex, hapo nimeshindwa kabisa. I'm sorry. Hapo nimeshindwa kabisa. And Jeremy, nimekwambia karibu. You're welcome. Jeremy, hiyo ndo yako. Etiwa mlambis. Aki, you people. No. Hiyo RSJ ni gani? Nimesikia na wewe. Nimesikia na wewe. But hiyo sina, Aki, hiyo sina jibu. And Paul is right. Jeremy, unachoma picha. Tafadhali, let's remember, we embody truth. Nastaki kudanganya. Yeah, so keep on asking questions that I can answer, and feel free to ask right about any question. I'll appreciate. Another question I would like you guys to help me answer is, no, I've already asked you that question. I've already asked you about religion. Another question is, do you think people can change to impress others? Do you think people can change to impress others? Say yes or no in the chats. Don't know what your view is. Do you think people can change to impress others? Do you think you can change to impress somebody? Maybe you're just interested in somebody, and do you think you can change so that you can just impress them? I don't know if I would change. Let me see. I really don't think I would change to impress anybody. If any change is required on my part, it would be because this is going to make me a better person, and not because I want to impress somebody. And that's just my perspective. What do you think? Would you change yourself to impress somebody? I'll appreciate if you let me know in the live chat if it's a yes or no. Kama umeingia saizi, karibu sana. My name is Rozitta, and this is where we embody truth. I really appreciate you for joining me. Also, remember to give this video a like as you join, and invite your friends. Tafadhali share to your WhatsApp, to your socials. I'll appreciate. Ati wanani ni secular ama? #wanani. Polio ni wimbo ama ni nini? Aki mnaniza swali ngumu. Wanani, is that a song? Should I like Google right now? #wanani ni secular ama? Labda ujibiwe na Mosex ama Jeremy. Jeremy kwanza anajua mambo mengi, anaweza kukusaidia hapo. Hapo nimesikia na wewe. Is that a song? Ama what is it? What exactly is wanani? Hey Eunice, thank you so much for joining me. So nice to see you. Karibu sana to my Q&A session. We are answering several questions, and yeah, I really appreciate you for joining me. Feel free to ask any question. Feel free to engage with me. I really appreciate you for joining me. So Paul Kipto is saying, on the issue of parents, that is very tricky. That question was, what will you do when one parent approves your relationship, mwingine anakata? What would you do? Would you go with mwenye amekata, ama would you go with mwenye anakubali, mwenye ana approve your relationship? That was the question. Na Paul amesema on the issue of parents, that is very tricky. I don't know what you other guys think. Let me know what you think. I hope, Eunice, you've gotten the question. Is what will you do when one parent approves your relationship but the other one disapproves your relationship? I said it's a tricky question, and Paul amesema pia that's a tricky question for him too. And yeah, so we are continuing the Q&A session. And if you're just joining, let me know where you're watching me from, and feel free to ask any question. Isipokuwa hiyo ya Paul ya wanani, I don't know what that is. I honestly don't know what that is. And yeah, feel free to ask any other question. And on the issue of parents, also let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know what would you do? We mwenyewe personally, what would you go for? Would you just say enough is enough and just go ahead with the relationship? Ama would you just say, you know what, parents are right? And so Mosax amesema love is between two people. Let parents respect that, but they can guide. Interesting answer. Love is between two people. Let parents respect that, but they can guide. I agree. Love is between two people. That's very true. Parents should respect that, but they can guide. Yes, parents are given to us as gifts to guide us. They're supposed to guide us. Lakini sasa Mosax, they are guiding us. Yes. Na moja amekataa, mwingine amekubali. What will you do? What will you do? Yes, love is between two people, but your parent anakuguide, anasema hapana, this one will not work. Will you just disobey and go ahead? Ama what will you do? Let me know. It's a really tricky question, but I love the fact that you've said love is between two people. That's very true. Not everyone will understand. Not everyone will understand the love that takes place between two people. But now that I'm thinking about it, let's think about Samson. Samson fell in love with Delilah and so many other Philistines. Na wazazi wake walikuwa wanakataa. In that case, will you say that parents should respect Samson's relationships? It's a really tricky question, because at the end of it all, Samson ended up just getting into a very bad relationship, and his destiny was just cut short because he couldn't listen to his parents. Lakini tena, love is between two people. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the live chat. Will you support Samson ama will you support his parents? Simply put. And remember, tumeambiwa na Mosax that love is between two people. Parents should respect that, but they can guide. So you see, it's kind of controversial that they should guide, but they should respect. Sijaelewa sana hapo, because it's either they respect or they guide, and I don't know, what will you go for? But yes, love is between two people. And Rachel, karibu sana, thank you so much for joining my live stream. And you guys, let me give shout outs to YouTubers I'm seeing on my live stream. I have Mosax. Mosax Vlogs is a traveling vlog. No, he is a travel vlogger. Is that right? Okay, he makes content about traveling. Check out his channel. Also, Rachel Nefil is a music vlogger. Check out her channel. Her channel. Jeremy Imon is also a musician. Check out his channel. And yes, if you have an upcoming channel, let me know. Ndio nikupe shout out. So Jeremy Imon is saying we only need parents' blessings, but for the love, it's an individual choice. Halafu at the end, wow, walishapatana, so watupe chance yetu. Eish, si we are sorry. Yeah, lakini sasa, yes, we need parents' blessings. Lakini amekata kubless your relationship because approve your relationship. What will you do? Will you just go on ahead and ignore the fact that you don't have the blessing? Ama what will you do? But I agree with the way you've said that love, it's an individual choice. Especially the fact that you said it's an individual choice. Halafu at the end wao walishapatana, true. So watupe chance yetu. Wazazi wameambiwa watupe chance yetu. Eunice, I know you're a parent. What would you do for your daughter? Akileta mtu mwenye hautaki, what would you tell her to do? What would you like her to do? Please let me know from a parental perspective. Lakini Jeremy amesema watupe chance yetu, wazazi watupe chance yetu. Aya, sawa basi Jeremy, you'll be given your chance. But this is a really tricky question, and let me keep knowing what your thoughts are. Keep asking any other questions you have. Let's interact. I'm here for you guys, you're here for me. Let's interact. I'll appreciate. And yeah, I'm waiting for your your response, Madam Eunice Meshak. I'll appreciate. So in the meantime, feel free to write any other question, and also remember those shout outs as I've given: Rachel Nayfield, Mosak's vlog, Jeremy Imon. Make sure you check them out, and I'll appreciate, because that's what we do here. We support one another and we learn from one another. And yeah, so there's another question I asked you guys about religion. You like somebody but they don't believe in what you also believe in, ama they're just not in your religion, ama they're Catholic and you're Protestant. What would you do in that case? Would you just ignore that fact and go ahead, ama would you actually just take that in and say, you know what, Kombele will be one? I don't know what you will do, but my answer to this question would be, we are told that we shouldn't be unequally yoked. Now, unequally yoked can mean so many things. It can mean a lot of things at one go, and in this case, unequally yoked would be this person doesn't believe in the same things you believe in. Somebody wakati wa corona ilikuwa imeanza, somebody texted me. Was it a DM ama it was WhatsApp? DM ama WhatsApp, Instagram ama WhatsApp. I think it was WhatsApp. Sijui alitoa namba yangu wapi. Anyway, so she was like, Rozitta, please help me out. I'm supposed to get married. Okay, we were supposed to get married in the month of May, but because of corona and all that, we've had to postpone our wedding, blah blah blah. But I feel like I can't wait anymore. It does get to that point where you're already engaged to somebody, it's been long enough, you're trying to keep yourself, and then your plans just don't work out. So she told me, my fiance, is it fiance or fiance? I don't know what's the difference. My husband to be is saying that he wants a baby now, and we are not married yet. We were supposed to get married. What am I supposed to do? So I went ahead and asked and told her, in my opinion, I would just suggest to you do like what everyone else is doing. By that time, people are just getting married wakiwa wawili with a few witnesses na pastor wao. But then she went ahead and told me that that's a good idea, lakini my husband is Catholic and I'm Protestant, and for Catholics you must get married in what do they call their churches? Like there must be a mass and everything with a Catholic father. So yeah, and I suggest they just get married to with their pastor, lakini the husband to be anakata. Now in that case, what would you advise this lady? The husband is Catholic, anataka mtoto, lakini hataki washikanishwe hataki washikanishwe na pastor wa kawaida, anataka a Catholic father, and Catholic fathers were not available. What would you do in that case? Remember, our question is religions. You're getting married to somebody who doesn't believe in the same things you believe in, and what will you do? Go ahead, ama take a step back. So Paul Kipto is saying parents' advice is important in marriage. It will take a lot of wisdom to handle such a case. Yeah. It will also be very important to know why they one of It will also be very important to know why one of the parents has not accepted your choice. Good answer. Parental advice is important. Sasa in this case, one parent has approved, mwingine amekataa. Mmoja kuna reason ya kukubali, mwingine kuna reason ya kukataa. Sasa that's the dilemma we are in, and we are probably saying parents' advice is important, and it will take a lot of wisdom to handle such a case. And I agree with that 100%. And it will also be very important to know why one of the parents has not accepted your choice. That's a very good answer, and probably you might just find that they just have a reason that is not tangible, it's just a far-fetched reason, but that's very good. Always make sure you find out why is he or she saying no to your relationship, because it's very important. Marriage, you can't just walk into marriage peke yako, you can't just get into it alone, and you can't just say I don't care what they think, because in the future you're going to need your parents. If anything arises, you're going to need your mom's advice or your dad's advice. What happens when alikuwa ameshakataa? That's the dilemma we are in. Also remember our other question. What would you do if the person you're about to date does not believe in the same things you believe in? What will you do? Will you give it a chance and say maybe mtabadilishana in the future, ama will you just walk away from that? If you're joining me, thank you so much. My name is Rozitta, and this is the place where we embody truth. This is a Q&A session. Na nimeangusha kesi yangu. This is a Q&A session. Feel free to ask me any question. Let's chat. Let's interact. I want to know what you guys are thinking. I want to know what's on your mind. And I'm waiting for more of your question. As I wait for your question, we are trying to answer a few questions over here. What will you do when one parent approves your relationship, the other one approves your relationship? And what will you do when your potential partner does not believe in the same things you believe in, especially when they're religion-wise? Remember to give this video a like, tafadhali. It's going to help me reach out to more people. Yeah, so if you have any other question, I'm waiting for you. And now we had another question that said, would you change to impress your partner? Would you change to get the attention of somebody? Would you change to impress somebody you want to date in the future? Let me know in the live chat. Sijui mbona nataka kushinda nikisema in the live stream. Maybe it's anyway, as long as we are communicating, let me know what you will do. Will you change? And now, talking about change, I have heard of people who say that change sometimes is not permanent, and this takes me to a question I got asked on Instagram. Na si uongo, niliulizwa. Msiseme anajitungia maswali. So this question went like this. Rose, I'm in love with this man. He used to be a drug addict. Let me get that question so that I don't rephrase my own things. I hope I'll remember who that person was. Let me see. Yes, I've gotten the question. Hi Rose, what will you do to keep Okay, so my name is blah blah blah, and I have a relationship dilemma. Have been going out with this guy for like 3 months. He didn't have a pleasant past, like he used to drink, smoke, and kuchana. Though he told me that ameachana na those habits and he's really getting his life together. He's a genuine guy, very loving, understanding, and have worked with him for like 2 years, and he's a great guy. Morally, he's a check, but we are of a different religion. That is one thing that scares me, like he's an SDA and I'm a KG. My question is, does religion really matter? Secondly, though, he told me that he has left all those habits. He still has friends from his past that I totally don't like, and his Instagram posts are still there, and it really sucks to see all those pictures. Should I leave it, Ama? How do I address it? Because I really like this guy. So there were 2 questions. Religion was mentioned, and the other question is, has he really changed? Because he still has the same friends he had in the past. And let me know about religion. what will you guys do? Would you advise her to stay with the same person, or would you just walk away from that? The other question is, has he really changed? Should I leave it, or should I just I don't want to put my own words. Should I leave it, or how do I address it? Because I really like this guy. Can people really change like permanently? Can people really really change for you? Like, you found this person and you appear to be a good match. You didn't have a pleasant past, and right now you think he's changed, but has he really changed? That's our question today. Would you really change for somebody to impress them, just to get them, what will you do? In my opinion, yes, people can change. That's true, people do change. But if somebody ever tells you that I've changed for you, I want you to question that. I would personally question that. Like, why? Not why as in you just want to be with me. It's why should I be the reason of you changing? You see, change is supposed to benefit you personally. It's supposed to make you a better person. Change should be for you. That's just what I'm trying to say. Change should be for you. So when somebody comes and tells you I'm changing for you, that for me just doesn't sit right. Let me know in the live chat, what would you say? What would you do? Do you think you would really change for somebody? Ama mtu akikwambia I've changed for you, would you really believe that? Paul is saying religion is key. Two can't work together unless they agree. Ever thought why Islamic family can't give their girl out to a Christian man unless they are willing to convert fully to Islam? That's a solid point, that right there. That's a solid point. That's a solid point. Thank you so much, Paul, for that point. Religion is key. One of the things that we are always told to check out when starting to go out with somebody is their religion. Okay, that's a hard name to pronounce. Okay, as welcome, dear. Karibu sana. Thank you so much for joining me. So Paul is saying religion is key. Two can't work together unless they agree. And yeah, we are told every time you want to start going out with somebody, consider what they believe in. And let me just put this across. It's not about just I'm Christian, he's Islam, I'm Buddhist. There's a religion like that. I'm Buddhist and he's Christian. No, it's not just that. It's we also go to the same church, but is our faith on the same platform? Is our faith on the same lane? That's another thing to consider. So when you say what you believe in, it's not just the God you believe in, it's also your faith, what you believe in, and I think that goes a long way. That really does go a long way. So religion is key, faith is key, and it's true. I don't know if I wish there's a Muslim on our live stream atuambie why they do that, so that we can be able to understand. Okay, he's saying that's true. Karibu, thank you so much. Sorry, I'm speaking Kiswahili to you and I'm sure you don't know Kiswahili. Rachel is saying, yeah, what you believe in about life in general, totally true. It's not just the God you believe in, not just it's what is your belief when it comes to who a wife is? What is your belief when it comes to who a husband is? What do you believe in when it comes to finances? What do you believe in when it comes to raising kids? It's not just which God do you pray to. I hope you are together in this. Let me know if you agree. If you disagree, also let us know why you are disagreeing with us, so that we can be able to learn from one another. But yes, religion is very key, and two can't work together unless they agree. That point really goes ahead to say that if I use this example a lot. If I'm going to Nairobi and somebody else is going to Eldoret, there's no way we are going to find ourselves in the same bus. There's no way we are going to find ourselves in the same matatu. So two can't work together unless they agree. If I'm going to Nairobi, I need to sit next to somebody going to Nairobi as well, and that is what that simply means. Two can't work together unless they agree, and the glue of that is, what are your beliefs? And that's just the first thing you need to consider when it comes to relationships. So I think our question is answered as long as religion is concerned. But if you disagree, please let us know. The other question is can you really change for somebody? Can you change to impress somebody? And let me know, would you change to impress somebody, ama would you change because you want to? I don't know if I can think of such a scenario where I'd change for somebody. But I said if I ever change for somebody, it would be because this change is for my own good, not because I want to impress them. You see, when you want to change just so that you can impress somebody, ama somebody wants to change so that they can impress you, a time is going to come where they have won you over, and now you're thinking, nisha kupata, I already have you, there's nothing more to go for, so I don't need to keep acting, I don't need to have this change on me, and they revert back to their old characters. And that's why I'm insisting, for me, change would be for me, not because I want to impress anybody. Let me know in the live chat, would you change for somebody, or would it be for yourself? And if somebody told you, I'm changing for you, would you believe them? Would you believe them? I know change it's a very scary thing to experience, it's a scary thing to go through, but on the other hand, it can be really helpful. But still, will you change to impress somebody, ama will you change for your own good? If you have any questions, please let me know in the live chat. This is a Q&A with Rozitta. Feel free to ask any other questions. And Paul Kipto is saying, yes, we should work to better ourselves each day, but not to please the other person. If you're changing to impress, you won't enjoy being yourself. You will only be a slave of the other. Very, very true. Because that change came as a result of just trying to be with that person. And now when you get them, there's no point of changing. It's like somebody get saying they've changed, they're not into drugs anymore, so that you can be with them, and right after marriage they go back into it because they did it to marry you, and now they've married you. There's no other reason to keep them away from drugs. And that's why we are saying that change should be a personal endeavor, should be a personal journey. And yeah, if you're joining and you're new here, my name is Rozitta, and this is where we embody truth, and I'll appreciate any questions that you ask. Feel free to engage in the live chat. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know also where you are watching me from, if you don't mind. And I really appreciate you. Okay, your name is really hard to pronounce. I'll just say okay. New friend here, thank you so much. I will check up on you later on. Thank you so much. And yeah, feel free to ask any other questions that you may be having. And let me know, if in case you're watching this and you've not subscribed, honey, what are you waiting for? Please make sure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And also those who have joined, like this video, it's going to help me reach out to more people. And and yeah, so those are the questions we've been trying to answer. Religion has been settled, but I've said, if you disagree, let me know in the live chat. If you agree, let me know in the live chat. Also, the other question is, would you change to impress somebody? And would you believe when somebody tells you that they have changed for you? And at this point, you guys, I'm going to share with you another question. Let's talk for a while about online dating. Online dating. Before I even get into this topic, what do you guys think? Do you think online dating really works? Do you think it's real? Do you think it can lead anywhere? Let me know what you guys think. If online dating would work, and this is not just about the apps, it's about social media, Instagram, Facebook, DMs. I'm sure there are relationships that have begun like that, and we know several of them. But do you think you would want to start your relationship that way through Facebook? Msemange mlikutana Facebook ama Instagram. Do you think that would work for you? Let me know in the live stream. And now here is my opinion. Online dating or Facebook, Instagram relationships. Wait, there's a comment. Eunice is saying the biggest question would be, why is he or she not approving the relationship? I believe in giving our children the right counsel according to the scripture and allowing them to choose. Wow. Mama yetu amenena. Thank you so much. That's just it. That has answered the question, kabisa. The biggest question would be, why is he or she not approving the relationship? I believe in giving our children the right counsel according to the scripture and allowing them to choose. Just the way Mosaic said, pale juu akasema kwamba love is between two people. Parents should respect that, but they can guide, and that's what Eunice has echoed over here. I believe in giving our children the right counsel according to the scripture and allowing them to choose. So as long as you're guided, you have the right scripture, you have the right information, you are given the and you're guided, I think that would work out kabisa. Getting to know why is he or she disapproving, so that you can now judge from that point. And as I believe, as long as it's in line with scripture, you are open to follow that disapproval or that approval. So back to our question, online dating, does it work? And do you think you will give it a try? If you've just joined, thank you so much. My name is Rozitta, and this is the place where we embody truth. Remember to like this video. It's going to help me reach out to more people. And if you're watching this and you haven't subscribed, please be sure to subscribe. And we move on. Would online dating work for you? Not just the dating apps. How about Facebook DMs and Instagram DMs? Do you think you'd like your story to start that way? And do you think those relationships actually work? Now here is my experience and my story. Is anybody ready for a story? I don't know if I have water over here. No, I don't. So in my opinion, and this is my opinion, no, I wouldn't want an online dating relationship. What have I said? I wouldn't want a relationship that starts through Instagram DM or Facebook. And this is why, and I'll give you a story from experience. So Kelvin Smile saying, depends also with the relationship of the parent and the child. Let's just say there are so many factors that can be considered when it comes to parents disapproving or approving your relationship, and one of them, tumeambiwa na Kelvin, is your relationship with a parent and a child. Wow, that's deep. I had not thought about that at all. Yeah, so story time, story. This is the part you say story come. If you've just joined, remember to like this video as you continue. So it was about when was this? 2020, 2019, 2018. I think it was 2018 or 2017, where I just got a very random DM on Facebook. Okay, it was random because I didn't know the person yet. Like, this person just sent me a friend request and then immediately he DM'd me. So kama kawaida, when you get a friend request and a DM at the same time, you want to know who is this person in my DMs, and mimi nikaenda mbio kuangalia newsfeed yake. So I just went on to check his newsfeed and I'm like, oh, we have so many mutual friends. I mean, like, I think we had about 200 or I don't know, so many mutual friends. And I was like seeing my friends' photos on his newsfeed and I'm like, oh, okay, maybe this is a good person after all. Furthermore, looks like anajuana na marafiki wangu already. So I decided to reply the DM. That's how I decide if I'm going to reply your DM. I have to know if there's any mutual friends, ama if you have a solid purpose of DMing me. So I decided to text him back, and we started talking, and it's like, my name is this, and so I've seen you have we have mutual friends, so many mutual friends. So I come from this place. He was like, I come from Meru. Is it Meru ama Embu? One of those places. And I was like, okay, sawa. Clearly I can tell, because most of our mutual friends also come from Embu, and I think mnajuana. So it just went on like that. Day 1, day 2, we just started talking a little bit too much, talking a little bit too much, but it was all ministry. It's so what's with you in ministry? Tell me about your book, Beautiful Ashes. It was like that. So it just went on ahead to, so are you single? Hapo ndo unajua this is about to go down, you know what I mean, yeah? So I was like, no, I mean yes. Wait, what was the question? Am I single? Yes. And yeah, so the topic changed to, what are you looking for? And by the way, why do people ask, what are you looking for? I think that for me, it's just a pet peeve. You don't just text me, what are you looking for? I'll never answer that question. And as of that time, I don't know if I answered him. I can't remember the answer I gave him. But point was, we continued chatting. So the answer I gave encouraged a conversation. And it got to a point, months, maybe 2 months, and he got a little bit too comfortable. And now true colors started showing up. We are talking about online dating. In case you're wondering what I'm talking about, let me know your thoughts. Would you go for an online relationship? Would you encourage online dating? Would you go for it? Let me know in the live chat if that would work for you, because I know it wouldn't work for me, and this is the story I'm giving to you right now. So he got a little bit too comfortable, and he started attacking women in ministry. And I'm thinking, why are you attacking women in ministry? And the first person he attacked was Reverend Lucy Natasha. And I'm thinking, whoa, okay, so your colors are starting to show up. And he started telling me how he doesn't support women who are in ministry, that the Bible is against women who are in ministry, the Bible does not encourage women to serve on the altar, and blah blah blah. So I'm like, hold up. You understand that I'm in ministry, yeah? And now I became the target of attack. And let's just say, cut the long story short, that was the end of me and that person chatting, because that's why we call it quits, because it was really dreamy. And the question is, would online dating work for you? Would you encourage it? Would you give it a chance? And from my first story, I know I wouldn't. There's a second story but I will leave that for another story time. Because I feel like this is still a little bit too raw. And let's just say, online dating, online relationships for me, nada, never trying it, never ever giving it a chance. So in case you DM me with that in mind, I will spot you and walk away before you even start. So guys, that's the question. Would online dating work for you? Would you go for it? For me, it's a no. And if you've just joined, my name is Rozitta, and this is the place where we embody truth. Now guys, allow me to change my battery pack, because it's about to go off, and I'll be back in a few minutes. Let me know what you guys think. And I'm back. Sorry for that. I really had to just change the battery, but I am back. So you are talking about online dating. Would you go for it? Ama wewe utasema this online thing is not for me. I've told you my opinion. It just wouldn't work for me. It just wouldn't work for me. And let me know if it would work for you. Ama tabewoko kama mimi. Let me know if it will work for you. So if you've just joined, my name is Rozitta, and this is the place where we embody truth. This is a Q&A, almost coming to an end, though it's almost been an hour. It's actually been an hour. In case you have any burning question, let me know. And because I'm about to end this live in the next about 15-20 minutes. So if you have any other question, please let me know. And now, talking about what Kelvin Smile said, that depends with the relationship of the parent and the child. Do you think the relationship you have between your parents, the question is, do you think the relationship between a parent and a child would cause a parent to give wrong advice? Say for instance, you are not in good terms with your parents. Do you think that would warrant them to just to mislead you out of resentment, out of resentment? Do you think that is a possibility? But that answer was in relation to what do you do when a parent approves or disapproves your relationship. And I'll appreciate if you have any other question, and if you have any other answer. Sorry, I'm distracted a little bit. Let me know in the comment, in the live chat, if you would go for it. Ama wewe utasema mzazi amekataa, that's it. Also let me know, would online dating and relationship work out for you, and would religion bar you from being in a relationship with somebody? Let me know that also in the comment section. And if you have any other question, feel free to ask. It's not only limited to relationships. Any question, literally any question. That's why this is a Q&A. Let me know if there's any other question you will want me to talk about. Any question, that's the point. And I'll appreciate. So I did mention that I don't support when people ask what are you looking for? What are you looking for? I personally wouldn't go for that, and this is why. The moment you answer that question, you're basically being in a scenario where the teacher gives the student an examination in advance and then gives them answers to that exam. I don't know if you're understanding what I'm trying to say here. Like you're giving somebody a test, but then you're giving them the answers. What this will encourage is just help that person to become what you're looking for. They get you because you found what you're looking for, and then after they get you, they just revert back to who they are. And I think that's just why I say I don't answer that question, because ni kama kuiba mtihani, and we don't encourage kuiba mtihani because this is where we embody truth. And yeah, I know there are many people who ask that question of what are you looking for? What are you looking for? I think that's a private question that you should only tick when you're looking at somebody. What I mean is, there's somebody you have eyes on, you have what you're looking for. Don't go telling them this is what I'm looking for. Just check. Akona hii, hana hii. Just go check that list. And I think that will be it for you. And I think that would be the best thing to do. Otherwise, I don't answer the question, what are you looking for? And I wouldn't advise you to answer that question as well. I really wouldn't advise you to answer the question. And in case you're new here, my name is Rozitta. I've said that like 10 times, but it's okay. Please make sure you like this video if you haven't liked it, and also remember to subscribe if you're watching and you haven't subscribed. Also share this link out to your friends, and I will appreciate. And I don't know if you're watching and you have any other question. I'm about to end this live in a few minutes, and I'll appreciate if you have any other questions. If you don't have any other questions, maybe we'll just meet in the live, not in the live stream, not in the live chats, in the comment section below. In case you have any other question, just feel free to write down below, and I will appreciate. Let me know any questions you could be having. Remember to like the video, remember to share it out, and let me just give 2 minutes to ask any other question you could be having. 2 minutes to ask any other questions you could be having. So Paul is saying, online dating, nope. I need to see her in the in the eyes. Not all the items I ordered for online matched my expectations. True. It's like making an order on Jumia and getting a completely different thing. And let's face it, people will post what they want you to see on social media. I'll never post anything I don't want you to know about me on social media. So if you fall in love with only what I want you to know, you might as well be falling in love with a lie. So Paul amesema hiyo mambo hataki kabisa. Thank you so much, Paul, for that comment. And yeah, not all the items we order online meet our expectations, and that's the major what do I call it? It's the major setback of trying to get into a relationship through social media and basically online dating, getting the apps, Tinder, I don't know what. I know people do get to that point you're thinking, because none of this is working out for me, let me just try online dating. But I would, in my opinion, I will just encourage you to just wait a little bit longer. And yeah, because online will only show you what you want to see and not the real thing, not the raw thing. And that's just why Paul and I are for no when it comes to online dating, because sometimes what you order is not what you get. 2 minutes in case you have any other question before we end this live stream. But I really appreciate you guys for joining me. This was my first live stream, and I'm so excited how it has turned out. I'm so glad that you joined me. Thank you so much. I appreciate. Let me know, would you want me to do more live streams? Would you like me to do them more often, maybe twice a month or once a month? Let me know if you enjoy this live stream, and if you'd like me to do more of it, more Q&A live streams. And perhaps next time I will be more prepared, and so will you, to ask questions, and I'll be prepared to answer more questions. But I really appreciate you guys for joining me. This was more than I had imagined, and I really appreciate you. Thank you so much, and I really appreciate you guys. You are the best, and we are growing, and I appreciate that. Also, if you haven't subscribed this channel, please remember to hit that subscribe button, like it's the enemy you've been living to kill. Hit that subscribe button, and also turn on post notification, the post notification bell for notifications every time I upload a new video. And please do me a favor and share this out to your friends. Share this live to your friends, share this link to your friends. And I think if there's no other question on the live chat, we are going to meet in the comment section below. And thank you so much for joining me. I really love you guys, and I appreciate you for being here with me. And I will see you on the next nini mtoto wa pasta wa Christine Angela, mtoto wa pasta wa MC Amos. I'm not understanding that, but thank you for joining the last minute. So that's it for this live stream. I'll see you on Friday, maybe, if I'll have another video, or just next Tuesday if I won't be able to have a video for this Friday. Take care of yourselves, you guys. Keep winning, stay strong, and remember to keep safe. That's it. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you still haven't subscribed. And bye, guys. I love you so much. Bye.